Right, good morning, welcome back. In this video number 3 out of 4, I want to show you how to change the battery on your Indian Challenger or Pursuit. Now in this short series of 4 videos, I wanted to bring you 4 individual things that are totally different from your Harley Davidson, and on this particular bike, the battery is one of the most different of all. Now on pretty much most motorcycles, the battery is to be found either under the seat or under a side panel, one side of the bike or the other, and it is accessed somewhere behind the engine around this middle part of the bike. But not on these Indians. It is all the way down the front of the motorcycle in the belly pan, of all things. Now don't worry, you don't need to take the front wheel out or anything. It's all pretty accessible, and you can do it on the floor and on the side stand, no problem. But it's a bit dark down there when we're doing it, and I want to make this a video for you. So we've got it on the lift, got it nice and upright, and you will need the steering all the way to the left to get access to the belly pan. Give it a clean off. Right, first of all, the battery lives about here, so you've got to take this cover off, and it's held in place by these 2 fasteners, and they are 6mm metric. Once the fasteners are out, the cover will just fall forward, and just lift it out like that. In the metal carrier, you've got 3 slots in the bottom, and on the cover you've got 3 tabs that fit in them, so it just drops in and flops forward. Easy. Now this thick plastic bracket is what holds the battery in place and stops it from falling out. You've got a metal frame here with 2 slots in, and there's 2 tabs go through the slot, so it's locked in that end, and there's a big fat bolt that end. You just take that single 1 bolt out, and then the whole bracket lifts out that way, and you can take the battery out. Same size, 6mm. Now lift the 2 tabs off that hold the radiator guard. Keep your hand on this end so it don't scratch your mud guard, and just lift it out. There. Right, disconnect your negative battery terminal first. Wasn't very tight. Right, now as it's released, lift it forward a little bit, and then you can take off the live terminal, positive. There we are. Just out of the way. And then there are holes underneath this metal cage, and you can lift it up by putting your fingers underneath so it lips just over the edge, and then lift it out. And there we are. And this one doesn't need replacing yet. This was just to demonstrate a procedure, but we'll still give it a clean. Give the crate a clean up. Make sure there's nothing in there lurking. Shouldn't be there. Snails or anything. Right, to refit your battery, you've got a lip here on the edge of the cage. It's a really beefy, strong metal cage. So just lift it over that lip. There we are. Just poking it from underneath, just lift it in like that. Connect up the terminals before you bolt the battery in. Right, with the battery reconnected, just fire it up. It's better. And make sure everything's working as it should. That's it. No warning lights. Job done. Right, your battery strap. Insert the 2 pegs on the end into the 2 slots on the end of the carrier, just there. Hold that end so don't scratch your mudguard. There we go. And that's held in place by 1 bolt at the end. Right, 3 tabs at the bottom into the 3 holes. And just pop the bolts in. There, that's how you change the battery on an Indian Challenger or Pursuit. Very straightforward procedure, and the reason it probably lives down there in the belly pan is that's the only place they could put it, because if you take the seat off these, underneath there's a big fat monoshock suspension system and lots of other related parts to it, and there's nowhere you could put a battery under there, so that's where they decided to put it. And something else on these bikes that's interesting is you don't need a battery tender pigtail directly tabbed to the terminals, because it's hardwired into the system and it produces just a socket up here on the dash that you open and plug directly into right next to your handlebars. So that's it for part 3. Join us in the final part and we'll deal with something else that's quite different to a Harley. That's the belt tension and rear wheel alignment. I'll see you then.